Welcome once again on the webinar on Create Future as a CA. In this particular webinar, this particular video, we are going to discuss about how to spend 3 years of your articleship. Everyone is confused as to what to do. The aim is to study, no doubt about it. But is that the only thing that you need to study, or there is something further also? Before I start, let me just have a recap of what we did in the last session. We discussed that role of an accountant are 3 types. One is at a transactional level, that is what a junior person would do. That is basically data entry, compliance is preparing up to financial statements. Thereafter, you go to the next level, that is departmental level. That is what a junior chartered accountant need to do, or a fresher chartered accountant need to do. And that is about discussion. Once you get this particular financial statements, you analyze it. Find out various ratios and what needs to be done, what correction needs to be done in the corporate level. And on a day-to-day basis, whatever needs to be implemented, you discuss with other departments, and including, let's say, including factory manager, sales team. Say, for example, in the sales team, what will be the impact of the new sales promotion? May lead to more bad debts, may lead to more expenses on promotion. So all those things will be discussed at the departmental level, and you as a chartered accountant have to complete this particular discussion. And there is another level which is at corporate level, which we will discuss at a later stage. That needs a lot of more managerial, more skill sets, which we'll discuss later on. But the aim through this particular series is to see to it that you reach to the corporate level. And that is what the refined job of a chartered accountant is. Chartered accountant is not meant, according to me, just to do routine accounting. He is supposed to be doing much more than routine accounting. Like information systems audit, fraud detection, putting up internal control systems in a large organization, many other things which we discussed last time. And the basic skills required to do all those things is, one, the degree as a chartered accountant, and there are many more things which you need to acquire starting from day 1 of your articleship. We have discussed one complex transaction. That is what you need to give input to. Like person sitting in US, using his credit card issued in UK, places the order in one country, who dispatches the material, who has a warehouse in country number 2, and dispatches the material to country number 3. What are the implications of this particular transaction? Considering accounting standard, considering international accounting standard, considering taxation, FEMA, international regulation, various things. Internal control, another thing. All these things is what a chartered accountant needs to do. And what it takes for you to do this. When I talk to chartered accountant or an article clerk, basically, the scenario is, along with the office, they have college. There is a lot of work pressure in the office. There are classes, socializing, including family pressure. And they say, where is time? I don't have time to do anything further. This itself takes the toll for the full day. But let me tell you, what you do during your 3 years of articleship will determine what type of chartered accountant you will be. Will you be an accountant, or you will be chartered accountant in the sense what the chartered accountant need to do, or you will be doing something bigger than that, like CEO or a corporate accountant. what I'm giving you right now is not a big deal. All these things you do, along with that, you just have to do something bigger, some more interest. Do whatever you are doing, start liking it, add something, some flavor to it. Just like I always call that when you have a pizza, you always have some topping. So what I'm asking you is to add some topping to your pizza. Whether you are in tax, audit, whether you are in whichever level of firms you are in, whatever number of leave you are getting, stipend, all concerns are justified. But at the end of the day, let me tell you, once you become chartered accountant, it doesn't matter. So what do you need to do during these 3 years? Studies, studies, and studies. Nothing more than that. But as I told you, you have to do something add-ons to your studies and some toppings. And that's what is the subject matter I'm going to discuss. So when you are doing your articleship, I'm assuming that you are doing your final year of BCom. So you need to start studies for your BCom. Agree. But don't study at the level which will justify your BCom level. Study whatever you are studying, study those topics at the CA level. So say, for example, in BCom, you have an auditing as the subject. Then don't study what is required to study at the BCom level. Study, refer books, refer class notes, etc. What is required at the CA level, not just BCom level. So that in the process, you are doing something what is already required at the CA level. Part of your syllabus is completed. You start liking this subject and there is no pressure during the first year. When you are in second year of your articleship, I would recommend join classes. I have seen most of the students join classes in the third year and they feel 6 years of classes, last 6 months of my studies, and I will be through, it will be fresh. I would not recommend you. I would recommend start studies in the second year of your articleship as soon as you complete your BCom. And thereafter, so that during second year, you concentrate more on studies along with your office. So that third year, when you become third year, you are concentrating only on your exams. Studies and exam. There is no pressure for the classes. And I know what way, everybody knows that the classes pressure during the exam time is much more. You have to become crazy during these 3 years. You should have a gist to clear your CA exam. And that is why I say it's possible when you are crazy, impossible when you are lazy. Don't spend your time in laziness. 3 years, you cannot have the luxury of watching web series. You cannot have luxury for watching first day, first show movie because you have chosen the profession like that. Concentrate. These 3 years, whatever you do will help you in future lifelong. So what would I recommend? First, concentrate on degree, and the next one is practical knowledge. You will say, I'm doing practical knowledge in the office. Yes, you are doing. But my way of looking at the practical knowledge is something different, which will help you also in your exams as well as your future. There is another thing which you need to learn about office culture, attitude, create your corporate personality, create managerial and leadership skill, because when you are at departmental level or at corporate level, that will something what will help you managerial and leadership skill, corporate personality and technology. You should be all-rounder in the sense you should have interest also in sales. You should also have interest in HR policy. everything, though more importance could be on certain subjects, but you should be an all-rounder. And that's what we are going to discuss now. Say, for example, you are in audit. You are auditing a small company. Let's say you are in a small firm, small audit. What do you need to do? Don't just audit. When you are doing, say, sales vouching or purchase vouching or expense vouching, study about audit. Study the law governing to that. Study about the accounting standard related thereto. Study the disclosure requirement. Study everything relating to that particular aspect. And I'm sure none of the principal or manager will stop you studying all these things. Study, when I say download, Google search and do it. When you are doing accounting, schedule 3, that's the base. Accounting standard, disclosure requirements, what if kind of scenario, internal controls. Study about internal control. Discuss with the client how they are doing. First year you have liberty, or you can discuss as an ignorant person about how the internal control is taking place in the organization. So first year you try to understand from the client, your manager, your principal about internal control, accounting standard, and they will be willing to help you. Second year, understanding whatever you have, understand, give your input, start giving your inputs. Third year, you should be forceful in your input. No, this is what I say is correct. Because you, by 3 years, within 2 years, completion of 2 years, your fundamental about everything is clear. Learn MS Excel in detail. As far as I am concerned, that is the Bible for the today's accounting. Lot can be done using MS Excel. Various compliances, whether you are doing accounting, auditing, or whatever you are doing, what are the compliances? Understand the software. What are the controls placed in the software? Let it be Tally. Let it be SAP. What are the controls? Think out of the box, what we discussed last time. Think out of the box. What can go wrong? Ask about what if this goes wrong? How will you come to know what are the internal control procedures for that? Whatever work is given to you, accept. But try to see to it that you get the work of different industry, different type, gain overall knowledge. Make simple tasks interesting. So even if you are doing small audit, make it interesting. Ask questions. Try to understand. Read more about it. Find out the mistakes. Acquire core or practical knowledge of everything. This is applicable more in the first year of our articleship. Little deeper in the second year. First year, get everything. Second year, discuss. And third year, try to implement. See to it that your client, your principal's client, wherever you are going, for whomsoever you are working for, they should be willing to absorb you once you complete your articleship. Use your intelligence. They should admire your work. Coming to office culture, what do you need to do? Office culture, form good habits. A lot of material is available about good habits. No smoking, no pan, no tobacco, punctual, good attire, good dressing sense. There are always ethical standards in each office. Follow those ethical standards. Discipline in the office, punctuality in the office, not because others are coming late, so I am entitled to go late. Be punctual about the meetings also. Follow office culture, whatever it may be. Let your senior and principal be your counselor. My experience says no senior or principal will guide you, mislead you. They will always tell you what is true according to them. Counsel them, discuss with them, discuss your problem, discuss what you can do, discuss why you are not getting a particular bigger task. Discuss everything. And they will tell you, they will pinpoint you maybe some problem with you. Try to rectify those things. That's about office culture. Is it something taking time to you? I don't think so. You study and this is what you need to do during office. This is regarding mental. Whatever big work given to you, accept that challenge. Don't think I am article, why should I do? Accept that challenge. Others may tell you, don't do this is a bigger task, nobody has been successful in this particular task, or CA is very difficult. Change your attitude. If somebody is talking to you that CA result is hardly a certain percentage, don't talk to them. You need to be in top 5 percentile. If somebody is talking negative, away. Be meticulous. This is one of the main aspect about chartered accountant. They have to be meticulous in whatever they are doing. They should remember what needs to be done and complete the task meticulously, trying to reconcile various things, reconciliation, tying up the figures. I have seen many balance sheet where closing stock in one balance sheet is different and the notes to account, the closing stock amounts are different. Meticulous. Try to work under pressure. Because once whether you are practicing or you are in job, there will be pressure. Try to work under pressure. Whatever obstacles comes into your way, remove that. And embrace, gladly accept whatever work is assigned to you. Don't think this is a small work or big work. Accept it. Because this particular work can lead you to a bigger accept challenges. And this is what we discussed in this particular PPT, that whatever you do, acquire practical knowledge of that. So whether it is small or big, change your attitude. Create corporate personality. Because ultimately, you are not going to deal with what I call as the panwala or a grain dealers as a chartered accountant. You have to deal with corporates. Maybe I would say not even private limited company, unless they are part of a corporate culture. So what it takes to be a corporate personality? You have to acquire practical knowledge of everything, including production cycle, manufacturing process, each equipment, what is the function of that particular equipment, DG set, so how the DG set functions, what are the requirements, what is the power consumption, compressor, various new equipment, what they have done, practical knowledge about everything, not just accounting knowledge. Start interpreting financial statements of the client, of the company, and other companies also. Read annual report of listed companies. Try to understand them. Try to interpret them. Learn more about corporate world, what is happening, how the corporate world reacts. For that, maybe you will have to read Economic Times or some Financial Times kind of newspaper, some magazines like that. Understand, discuss. Try to understand business model. It's not just accounting, let me tell you. It is all about the business model. What is the business model? Full accountant's job, according to me, we can discuss at a later stage, is about putting the business model into accounting perspective. Every day you will find something new type of business. How do you put that particular business model into accounting perspective? Say, for example, when Paytm started, What will be the accounting treatment? Or some such things, Amazon, what should be the account? They understand their business model, try to implement whether this is my sale or third party sales, and am I entitled to a commission or what is it? Try to understand the business model. Go through various agreements. Try to learn new things. Learn about economy, because once you become a chartered accountant, everybody will expect that you are expert in economy. What will be the inflation? What is the impact of budgets? All those things. And another thing, I don't know why, but perspective is everybody asks you about the share market. Why the share market is going up or down, why particular share is going up or down. And learn about the time management. Because you are working under pressure, and if you are unorganized, you will have more pressure, but if you have a time management, the pressure will reduce substantially. You need to develop your managerial and leadership skill. So try to attend meetings with your principal, with your senior, within your organization, with the client. Try to understand. You need to be coachable. Coachability in the sense whether you can coach, whether you can teach your junior something. The principal will tell you, may not tell you. Principal will see if you can coach somebody below you, then he will take you to the next level, and your junior will come to your level. And this is true when you do for the client. This is true for the job also. You need to understand how to work within the team. There is no liability. You have to take everybody along with that. And you are the owner of whatever work you are doing. You cannot blame anybody else. After a certain stage, you become the owner. Communication at various levels. You need to communicate at various levels. Communication could be verbal, written, presentation, through email, through Twitter, through LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever, communicate. Participate in conference, students conference, participate. You will get perspective as to what is happening outside your office culture. What is the future scenario? What you need to do, what you can do. All these things you will get inside when you participate in the national or regional conference. And be competitive. You are facing a competitive world, whether it is for the job, that is, a lot of people will be there for interview. So you have to compete with them. Once you are selected within the organization, there will be a lot of competition. Who will go to the one level up? That is competitiveness. Many a times I have seen person gets 2 or 3 times upward, being a more competitive. Learn technology, whatever way. I know many articles, they can't draft even a simple email. Understand what is the manner in which you can write email, draft email. They don't know how to format Word, present the report in MX Excel, PPT, PowerPoint, or even in the Word. They just type. They don't know how to use that. As we discussed, presentation could be verbal, written, or whatever it may be. Learn data analytics. Learn about ERP, SAP. Future is about data. Data. Learn English. Learn not just accounting related, everything. Learn everything. Let me tell you one thing. we are through with this, but let me tell you one particular instance. When you apply for the job, okay, let me put it differently. If you are a fresh chartered accountant, what kind of work you will get? If you are in practice, what kind of work you want to have? And if I am the prospective client, what I will see in you that I will like to give you the work. If I see that you are a junior kind of work, you don't have a vision, you can't do my work, then I'll give you maybe small work. But if I find your capabilities that you can handle bigger tasks, then I will give you bigger work. At the same time, when you are applying for the job, they would like to find out what kind of interest you have, what is that you can do or contribute to the company. If they are satisfied, they'll give you the job. So if you are competent to handle a larger picture, then you will get a job in the bigger company. If you cannot, then you will get a job in a smaller company or maybe in a private limited company. Tell me, in these 3 years of articles, if I have to summarize, do you have to spend anything more on acquiring all these aspects along with your studies? Studies you are doing, but do you need to have extra time to do all these things? According to me, no. I would recommend that to be an all-rounder, you need to study at least 3 extra subjects which are not part of your syllabus. Whatever you decide. There are many online courses available. Take up from that. Or take up, we are going to discuss more about many courses which are not part of your syllabus and you might not have experience gained during 3 years of articles. We are going to discuss. Study about that. The demand is not in the regular work. The demand as a chartered accountant is in the area where there is no competition. Go in the case, go and masterize the subject where there is no competition. Let's say fraud detection, one area. I'm just giving you offhand. There is not much competition. The work is generally handled by big firms, but there is a vacuum. So if you know more, if you have studied about that particular thing during 3 years, not as appearing for the exam, but just by way of interest, you will be absorbed in a big company. If you have studied SAP, ERP, information systems audit, maybe you will get job according to that. If you have learned about artificial intelligence, very good. We are going to discuss all these things later on. What it takes to be in a different field. And I would strongly recommend that you should be, as a chartered accountant, be in a different field and not just accounting, compliances, taxation. Learn something bigger. Unless you study bigger thing, it will be your curriculum, you will find your articles shift 3 years, you will find very boring. And let me tell you one thing. These 3 courses, what you are doing, will also act as your backup plan in case, God forbid, if you can't clear CA, those 3 courses will help you. Otherwise, you are just become with 3 years of experience. You are given chance only once, whether for interview or for the client's meet. So gather everything before you become chartered accountant. If you like the channel, subscribe to YouTube channel, CA Mayur Choksi. We have completed 2 parts. Next time we'll be talking more about goal setting, probably on I'll be releasing this video on Saturday about goal setting. How to set the goal. What should be your vision? What can you do? What can you not do? Having set the goal, how to achieve this? If you have any query, you can always write to me, info@mcnco.in, or you can WhatsApp me on the telephone number given. Thank you. God bless you.